ではシュタルク様は。
ああ、これは全力で土下座してフリーレンを連れ戻してくる。
If you had any hope, any chance of gaining even a shred of respect from her, you always find some way to make her look at you like you're just not worthy, man. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 9 of Frieren, and last episode was kind of crazy, and it looked like it was building up to something that was about to go down this episode, so I'm ready to see that. So let's do that. I mean, at this point, like, what? I feel like it's weird. Like, what kind of pardon would she even need? The only people who knew about what happened is him, the guards that were there. I mean, I guess it'd have to be, like, amongst the guards themselves. Like, okay, I guess they would need to know as a whole so they don't try to arrest her again. But, like, it's not like anybody in town really knew. Doesn't seem like anybody really cared either. I don't know why she thinks these knights are gonna be able to do anything to free her in. So they defended this place from her before. Like, this happened, like, this is history repeating itself. So what makes it different for her now, I wonder? I wonder what bolstered Aura to decide to attack this place again 80 years later. Like, what does she have now that she didn't have then? Okay, so that's how she got the army. Well, at least an army that big. But, like, so you got more puppets. Is that it? Like, that's it? That's the whole reason? I had a bunch of puppets now, and now I got a fuck ton. Okay. Alright, I guess. So she's just confident that she has more mana than Frieren does. Worst case scenario, like, okay, so he said the scales, her mana tips the scales completely in the opposite direction. So the only other outcome is that the scale will be evened out, and neither one of them can control the other. Right? Like, if it's full on both sides, it's full. Like, it can't be filled anymore. I assume that's how it works. Oh, that's why they don't have heads. Because they can't think to fight back if they don't have heads. I mean, well, I'm jumping to conclusions here, but that's my assumption, is they're all headless because, yeah. Oh, so this is why she thinks she has an advantage. Because before, people with strong wills could have rebelled, but now she has an army that she can fully and 100% control. And now that I think about it, taking away the will of these soldiers is probably the reason why she's able to do more now than she was before. I thought that was the plan to begin with. You mean to tell me she still had a shred of doubt? Why? Specifically for Aura? Like, what makes her special? Because she seemed to believe that all demons were pure evil to begin with, so, like, I find it hard to believe that she just had a final, like, you know, all right, that's the final push I needed to kill you for good. I wonder. Oh, see, I'm so curious as to what happened last time. Like, I'd like to see that whole scenario in context, like how that fight, because they clearly won, right? Like they beat her. They didn't kill her because she's still alive, obviously, but they won. Okay, why was the animation for him putting on that jacket so fluid? They put a whole lot of effort into him putting on that jacket. Anybody else feel like that? They didn't have to go. That was quite a bit of animation for him to put on that jacket. If you had any hope, any chance of gaining even a shred of respect from her, you always find some way to make her look at you like you're just not worthy, man. uh he had a moment. He could have lied. He could have lied and just pretended like he was gonna. Sheesh, dude, she ain't gonna never respect you, man. Oh yeah, dude. Even I was like, wait, what is she doing? Why is she doing that? And it just hit me. Oh my god. I almost forgot about the blood and they were being tracked with the blood. Ooh, okay. Okay. Why is she using techniques that the hero used? Maybe I don't even know. I don't even know how, but that is very interesting. Okay, so that had to hurt, right? Like, how is she just? I mean, I know she's Frieren's apprentice, but like, she is showing no signs of like this is mildly uncomfortable. It's like she's not even pinned to a wall right now. It's a little unsettling, honestly. Like, she's a mage, bro. Like, they're not meant for their strength and durability. You know what I'm saying? I like how his carelessness and the fact that he always feels like he's the one controlling the situation, like, just allows him to completely ignore the fact that she's trying to get her weapon. Like, he feels like he could just walk away and ponder to himself, and she's just gonna sit there and wait for him to finish. Oh, so she's faster. So Frieren has technique and mana, obviously, because she's been around the longest, and that makes sense. Like, absolutely, that makes sense. But it seems like Fern has her own. She has her own perks and specialties, being a mage. Oh man. Oh, I was hoping this episode was full of fights, and seems to be that way. Let's see what she's capable of and why she is using the techniques of his master. Dude, this got me looking at Fern in a completely different light, man. Like this how I don't know, man. It feels so weird that like nothing seems to be phasing her. She is completely relaxed this entire time. Maybe she's not. Like maybe she's just putting on a front and trying not to like allow the enemy to think that he has the upper hand or to feel that she's scared or something. But like she's got some Frieren vibes going on for sure. Like this is definitely Frieren's apprentice. He doesn't seem to be actually trying. Like she said, he's only being defensive. Oh, so she, based off of his mana, she can copy his fighting style? That's that's pretty fucking cool, actually. So she can basically replicate the fighting ability or fighting style of anybody just by reading their mana. Wow. That's actually kind of insane. Obviously, she'll be limited to whatever her actual ability is, I'm assuming, but she can still copy the way that they fight. Ooh. Wow. And she can do so it was she actually examined Aizen back then. It wasn't his mana specifically she was reading. She was there during that fight a while ago. We got to see her little tiny demon eyes. Okay. So she's actually examined the real deal. That sounds like such ridiculously simple logic, but it makes sense. Like you're a warrior, dude. You swing your big metal item at things until they stop moving, and whoever stops moving first is the one that loses. Like that's how it goes. The moment you stop moving, you lose. So you just keep getting up and you keep moving and keep swinging that big metal object until the other person stops moving. That's straight up barbarian logic. Jeez, that's hilarious. Bro. Oh my god. Ooh. Oh my god. Dude. Like, that is crazy. He straight up took the hit. Like, I was prepared for us to kill each other, but like now that I'm like opened myself up and I've seen your hit, like, dude, like really? You don't hit nearly as hard as he does. How strong is this dude's body, man? Like she was going ham on him and he was just taking it. You're an imitation. That's what I was saying before. She was limited by her actual ability. She could mimic the technique all she wants, but like it only goes that far. It's still just an imitation. And what I noticed is she hadn't Fern hadn't used that spell the entire fight. Or at least it did seem like she was using it. She just waited for the right moment and took him out with one shot because I'm assuming she just knew she could. Yeah, these are absolutely candidates for the new this age's new heroes for sure. Cuz they are crazy strong. I didn't realize how strong Fern was. Like genuinely, I really did not realize how crazy strong she is. It's nuts. But there you go. There you have it. We didn't even get to see a Frieren fight. I mean, we got to see her dodge a bunch of stuff. But I that's what I was really ready for. To see Frieren just like destroy and dismantle that entire army. But All right, well, we'll see. We'll see what she's gonna do because, like they said before she just blasted through all those people, who are people, by the way, and I guess she got in trouble by Himmel because he was like, those are they're being controlled, but they're still people. You can't just do that. So I think now she's gonna have to kind of employ a different strategy. So all right, well I guess we're waiting until 10 to see Frieren do some work, but at least we got to see our heroes in training kick some ass, and they passed with flying colors, man. This seemed like a fight. Like it really seemed like they both were being pushed to the, or at least challenged to some degree. But like after it's all said and done, it genuinely feels like this wasn't even a competition for them. It seemed like they were destined to win from the beginning. Like neither party seemed like they were actually, you know, neither party seemed like they were in any danger at all during that whole situation. So, all right, well, we got something to look forward to. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys on the next one.